Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. This is a bi-weekly podcast, but we do upload the video version of this podcast to our YouTube channel, and we both up that on we upload that on the off week. Sorry, I'm drunk. To our YouTube channel on the off week, so you can check that out. My name is Matt, and as always, I am joined by my sister Vetta. Vetta, say hi. And so today we are going to be talking about the movie Army of the Dead. And before we get started on that, though, Vetta, what are you drinking tonight? Tell Daddy.
Drinking a good old Dirty Shirley.
Yeah, Dirty Shirley. You always drink Dirty Shirleys. Like, what is going on? Shirley.
Next time, I promise I'll have a Tom Collins, but it was just really tasting good today. I love me a good Dirty Shirley.
Right on. Maybe I should try one.
What are you
I
drinking?
hate memories. Anyway, so what was your original thoughts on this movie? Just going into it real quick.
I was super excited. I love zombie movies. Like they're amazing. I love zombie movies. I love video games that deal with zombies. Everything about them.
Right on. Yeah, I love zombie movies too. So all right.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking a nice Merlot. I drink wine. That's my drink.
You are a wine whore.
I'm a wine whore. I'm
are
sophisticated. Okay. I believe in gold standard.
Sophisticated if your wine costs more than $20.
No, it doesn't cost more than $20. I'll tell you that right now. Listen. Okay, so this movie is but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty at
Soft
least
up?
Tipsy. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
My nose and my lips are numb. I'm slurring my words.
I can't feel my face right now. So
oh, for sure.
Yay.
Woo! Love that.
Right on. So okay, so it starts off with this convoy headed over to from Area 51 to not Las Vegas, but they're headed somewhere. So I just want to say, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Okay, so I just want to say real quick. So the part that bothered me about this the most was that the convoy drivers weren't paying attention to the road the whole time. Like, how many times have you been driving?
Could they have made them look any more fucking stupid? They just made the entire armed forces look like fucking morons.
Yeah, I was in the car with my wife today, and I didn't look at her once while driving. So I'm all like, why?
But he was looking at this fucking guy, his partner. What do they call it? His platoon dude, whatever they're called. Like he was fucking a newlywed.
Yeah, like for like 20 minutes, he was just like looking at him. Like, why aren't you paying attention?
You didn't notice the big fucking glaring light on his
exactly.
face?
Like neither one of them did. That's the thing. There's two of those assholes there. So they get into an accident because two newlyweds, or the woman is going down.
She's giving him roadhead.
Yeah, which hey, thumbs up.
I'm all for it. Yeah, it's a good time for everybody involved.
Yeah, exactly. Except for when you die. So then, they die.
Keep your eyes on the road, no matter how good that O is.
Yeah. So they start they open up this canister, which has got a.
They don't open it. It breaks open, which I go
whatever.
But I go. They're called the Four Horsemen as far as the convoy.
Yeah. So
this is my problem. In their little like packet of being prepared, shouldn't they have said if something happens, stay the fuck away from the package?
I mean, I guess so. Maybe it's a need to know. So it breaks open, and this super zombie.
He was a super zombie.
Yeah. And he's just mauling everybody. And
he was like even above like World War Z zombies.
Yeah,
and I thought
crazy.
Those were bad.
Oh, yeah. And so they see Vegas in the distance and everything.
Okay, but can we go back to the soldiers that are told to get the far away, and the ones like, no, we got to go back and start. And then they get over the hill and they're like, oh, we're safe.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
They've never seen a fucking zombie movie?
I mean,
or
a
walkers movie.
I wouldn't have saved that dude. I would have left. I'd be like,
no. The minute that chick would have said get as far away from the package as possible, I'd have been like, hey guys, pull back. And if they didn't listen, I'd be like, hey, where's a working vehicle? Oh, you guys got one? Get in, or I'm driving the fuck away.
Yeah, I just would have like ran as fast. I would have just kept going. I wouldn't have stopped. I wouldn't have helped anybody.
Stops. When you see someone rip out somebody else's throat with their teeth, you don't hang around. You get as far away as possible.
Yeah, I just would have kept going. Sorry.
Yeah, that just like, but that's how all zombie movies start. So I wasn't disappointed so far. I was like, this is a good start. This is the way zombie movies go.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit happens. People act stupid. Zombies eat people. All right, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So then we get this montage of zombies killing people in Las Vegas
And badass like civilians taking on the soldier role and kicking some zombie ass. Again, like every other zombie movie, had me excited. Good zombies, let's go. And it had David Bautista in it.
Don't talk about him. He's not that great. Anyways, so
Him.
oh, stop it. Well, did you think this was award winning? Bring up Blade Runner 2042. I dare you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so he's not that great an actor. Anyways, so proves my point. So then we get jumped forward to where Dave Bautista's character is a cook in a diner. And then he gets brought, then this guy's blind.
After he is like rescued the Secretary of Defense, who apparently was in Las Vegas for vacay or some shit.
Yeah, who cares? So Bly Tanaka, that character shows up, and he's all like, hey, I got a job for you. I did like the line where he was all like, hey, things aren't going for you. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, where he's like, things aren't going for you very well. And Dave Bautista's character is all like, I'm well aware of my situation.
He's like, bitch, I don't need a recap.
I got it. I'm poor. Okay, stupid.
Which he's like, I saved the Secretary of Defense. Could they say you don't got to pay taxes? You don't need a job. Here's some money. No, bitches left me in the desert.
Right on. So then he tells him, he's like, I'm going to pay you $200 million to recover.
Okay, wait, can we talk about why were they taking photo shoots? Like,
what do you mean?
After the guys, like during the montage thing, did you not see the photo backdrop?
No, I did, but I think that was just to explain like who they were. And
was that like the U.S. government like using it as promo video in that, or was it just like kind of trying to do backstory? I was super confused.
I think it was just to show who they were and what kind of like people they had in their lives. Like Dave Bautista, he had his wife and his daughter,
and he had to kill his wife because she was trying to eat his daughter.
I think it was just kind of one of those.
And then the lady they smushed with the canister was trying to save her daughter. Yeah.
Right.
Which they could have saved.
Which that I just go, that woman was a bad mother. Okay. Because she like let her daughter die with her. I would have just,
she didn't like save her or push her out. She let her
I would have threw my kid. I would have been like, ugh, and like threw her. Just be like,
I was like, I can get smushed by the canister, but you can't.
Yeah, deal with therapy in a life of depression, okay? Just as long as you're alive.
That's just surviving your teenage years right there.
Right on. So this guy, Bly Tanaka, he's all like, hey, I got $200 million in a casino.
Under the
in a casino underneath the ground. Go get it from me.
Right.
So then he has to set up a whole team of people.
Right, because he gets $50 million to hire whoever the fuck he wants.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love how everybody in here just takes their negotiation price. They're like, hey, you want $200,000? Yeah. No, I'd have been like, 200,000. What are we doing?
Well, my favorite is he's like, I get 15 million to the girl. What the fuck was her name? Maria. He's like, I get 15 million. You get 15 million. Van gets 15 million and everybody else has to divide up 5 fucking million.
Yeah, that's like, and nobody negotiated. I've been like,
no,
200,000. What are we doing? We're going to zombie infested territory.
I need
a little bit more money.
I need 4.
Except I did like Tig Notaro's character, the helicopter pilot, when she was like 2 million.
Such a queen, oh my God. In this whole
I love her
movie.
so much.
She made it. Without her, this movie would have been unbearable. She was amazing. # love her.
Yeah, no, and what's great about her character is that, and just so everybody listening to this, you can go over to my YouTube channel, Geek What, where I do a story on this. Anyways, links in the description down below. Tig Notaro wasn't supposed to be in this movie. Her character was.
Thank God they added her.
Yeah, they recast her. It was originally supposed to be Chris D'Elia, and then he had a controversy where he was sexting underage girls, and they decided to take out his character, and they had to film all of her scenes by herself on green screen, and they added her in. And it's a testament to technology and Zack Snyder's directing ability. It's just
and her acting ability. And can I just say, Tig, if you would like to come on our podcast, we are more than welcome. You are more than
absolutely
welcome
Tina Tara.
anytime. We
Yeah,
would love to
exactly.
drink with you and talk movies because you
Yeah.
are a queen.
Yeah, we don't know if you drink, but if you don't, we'll still have you on. We'll
Yeah,
drink
you're still
one.
welcome. We'll
Yeah.
drink enough for
Yeah,
you. Don't you
exactly.
worry,
We'll drink
girl. We
double. Yeah,
got you.
exactly. By the way, speaking of drink, take a sip. Anyways, delicious. Gosh. Anyways,
Oh, so good.
so good. Anyways, so yeah, I can barely read my notes right now. Anyway, so he
I could talk about Tig all day in this movie.
yeah, she's so great.
I lived for her moments. That's
I'm
the
not
only
even
time.
curious about what Chris D'Elia did in this role because I'm
No.
all like, yeah, Tig Notaro was made for this.
Oh my gosh.
Vulture did a story about this whole situation. I'll leave all the links in the description down below.
Go click that link. Not right
Yeah.
now. Wait till we're done and we do the outro.
Yeah.
Then go click that.
Then go click on it. But yeah, it's a great story. It's so great. Technology is great. I love it. Anyways. So then they get all their stuff going on. And I'm not going to go through all of the people that they get. I'm just going to go through the main players in here. They get Maria Cruz, and then they get the fighter pilot, Tig Notaro. That's the actress's name, not the fighter pilot. They get Ludwig Dieter, which is played by a German actor. I don't remember his name.
Matista.
Yeah.
Something
From what I understand, Germans don't really like him that much, but he's a German actor.
I thought he was a little funny.
Yeah, he was fine.
He made me giggle a bit.
Yeah. So he's the safecracker, which a small piece of me goes, why do you need a safecracker? Don't you have the guy that owns the safe?
Couldn't he just give you the combo?
Like, I'm all like, why do you need the safecracker? He knows the combination to his own
because he
safe.
Don't care about them and doesn't really want them to get out.
Which is true because that's what we find out later on.
Yeah.
And so they get Mikey Guzman, who is a social influencer, and he shoots zombies or whatnot.
Yeah, he's the YouTuber who kills zombies. Yep.
Yes. And so then we also have Martin, which is one of Blythe Tanaka's
he's head of security.
Exactly. Thank you. So then they go
to the Coyote.
Yes, they go to the Coyote in this camp. Now, while they're in this camp, we meet Kate, which is Ward's daughter. Which real quick, I'm gonna take a sip.
Oh, well, me too then.
Sorry. Yeah, take a sippy. Sorry, I'm sorry I slurred my words really.
So Kate is Scott Ward, who is David Batista's daughter.
Yeah. And she's kind of like upset with him because he killed her mom, but her mom was a
zombie. That's not why she's upset.
Who cares? I fucking hate Kate. Kate is an asshole.
Don't even get me.
Dude,
we will discuss Kate at the end and I will go off on my
We'll talk about her in just a minute, but I hate her character
so much. And you know what? The minute she said I was going, I seriously wrote down everything that was going to happen.
Right.
And we will get there.
Yeah, I hate her.
Hate her
much. I hate her.
Should have put a bullet in her head the minute she said, I'm going.
I'm going to talk about her at the end.
Oh, so much to say.
Yeah, we're going to, it's going to be a shit talking show after that. Okay, so anyway, so they get to the camp and they meet Lily, which I have to admit, I loved Lily. She was great. Oh my God. Her and Tig Notaro's character were my two favorite characters in this whole The women in this movie were
This movie would have been shit without the women. Let the women do the work.
And then like Samantha Wynn is in this. We'll talk about her in just a minute, but the women in this movie are just fantastic. Anyway, so they go into this camp and we meet Bert, who is a security guy or whatnot. And Lily, like, she's a coyote and she smuggles people into this camp to get into a casino, break open a slot machine.
Just one slot machine because it's got like up to $5,000 in it, which can change their lives in these camps. The camps are like, they say they're for people who they pulled out of Vegas and they're trying to make sure that they're not infected. But as you see in the promo at the beginning from the news anchors, they're actually where they're taking like immigrants and they're putting illegal immigrants in these camps to make sure they're not quote unquote infected. So to get out of the camp, they need money to bribe the guards.
Right on. So then there's one woman.
Gita.
So then she she sends this one woman in there. You're right, Gita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got 2 kids, and Kate has been very close to Gita and her 2 kids.
Yep. But she has to leave her because when you go in, sometimes people just don't come back. And I get that.
Well, because you're going into a zombie infested territory. Makes sense.
So Lily takes in the whole team.
And what is there? There's like 10 of them.
Yeah, something.
Once Kate decides she's fucking going to save Gita.
Yeah, to save Gita. Yeah. And the first thing when they get in, they run into the zombie tiger.
Queen.
No, they run into zombie tiger Valentine. Yes. Which I have to admit, honestly, I don't like zombie animals.
I am not for that.
Yeah, I mean, like which we'll talk about in a minute. The smart zombies I'm fine with. But like
I do have a little bit of an issue with these smart zombies, but like World War Z type smart zombies that are super fast and avoid sickly people, because you can't. Why waste your time infecting them?
Yeah, at the same time though, I don't mind it because it's like Zack Snyder's like world or whatever.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I have a little bit of a problem with zombie animals. Sippy sip.
Okay. Yeah, I have
a little bit of problem with the zombie animals, only because I just feel like sorry, I'm a little bit tipsy right now. I have a little bit of problem with the zombie animals just because our biology is so different. So like the zombie virus passes differently through our systems compared to
and the way that it makes the animals look.
Yeah.
I just am
like
not.
How did Valentine see through that like socket eye?
Right. Well, and I go, look at what it does to the super zombies. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I loved when they first went in and there were the what did they call them? The zombies that were so dehydrated that they were just piles. And then the coyote was like, wait till it rains, and they start twitching. I was like, oh, rain. I want to see it. Rain.
Right.
But then like the tiger, I was like, no.
Right on.
No.
So anyway, so then they get in there, and then they run into, like, after the zombie tiger shows up, Lily is like, we need a sacrifice. And
because the queen's coming.
Yeah, the queen's coming. The queen. And so they sacrifice birds.
She's really just a showgirl.
What?
She's just a showgirl.
Yeah, she is. But hey, she's
but she's badass. She's kind of scary.
Wait, real quick, she's not that badass. Everybody wants to put a lot of emphasis on the queen, but I'm all like, listen, she was there for like what, maybe 2 scenes that where she was like,
but she does that. She's got that rotten teethy thing going on, and she's got that low to the ground crawly thing.
Fuck the queen. The queen is bullshit. Anyways. So they stab the one dude in the leg.
Find out later why she's the queen.
I mean, yeah, she's only queen because she got knocked up.
Which we'll have a discussion about that.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will, because that's fucking weird. Anyways,
right.
So then they need to make a sacrifice.
They sacrifice. I'm so happy on who they sacrifice. Bert.
Well, Bert.
I'm so happy. I wanted to shoot him.
I loved it when she like stabbed and he's like, I have a mother, I love her. And she's like, everybody's got a mom, cunt.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, everybody's got a mom, you fucking asshole. Nobody cares about you. Bye.
Don't pull the mom card, you
dude.
Some people got 2. So what do you say to them, bitch?
Yeah, you don't get to. Yeah, you don't get to rape women and then get away with it because you have a mom. Okay, so
I would have loved. It would have made my day if the coyote would have looked at him and went, well, I got 2 moms, so I trump you, bitch, and then stabbed him. That would have made my day.
Yeah, so then the queen shows up with her other little minions, and they take him off, and they do this because they need to sacrifice it.
So they'll let him like pass or something.
Yes,
or
and they take him over to Zeus, who is
the Olympus.
Yeah, the Olympus, and he's the leader of the alpha zombies.
Because he's the one from the canister in the convoy.
Yes, he's the one, the main one or whatnot.
Yeah.
And so then while they do that, Lily, the coyote, she's all like, I'm not going to walk through the streets and flaunt it or whatnot, that we're walking through their territory or whatnot. So she's like, we got to go inside. So then while they're inside, they run across a bunch of hibernating zombies, which I thought was very interesting how they did the hibernating zombies and everything.
Other zombie movies have done a similar thing.
For sure.
Which I do believe that if there was a zombie apocalypse, which I do think will happen someday, and I will totally survive it.
Get the fuck out of here. A zombie apocalypse. Shut up. Anyways, this is
Anyway,
not a conspiracy theory podcast. We're never, you're just
so,
drunk. Whatever.
so
The-
I did like
Hold on,
this.
I'm gonna make fun of your 2 seconds. The zombie apocalypse is gonna happen. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what, bitch? When it happens and you're hiding in your bathroom and
I'm not gonna be hiding.
not.
Listen, we live in a world where there's so much zombie shit. The zombie apocalypse is gonna happen because even your grandma down the street is gonna be knowing how to kill a fucking zombie. Okay.
Right?
So
But I
stop
love how
playing.
they had to explain. Like, I did love when Dieter raised his hand and goes, "Exactly how do I kill a
You're
zombie?"
the Alex Jones of this podcast.
Right?
you fucking
I
idiot.
absolutely loved Dieter when he went, "And how exactly do I kill a zombie?" And I was like, "Oh my God, have you never watched
Oh,
a
dude.
movie ever?"
I can't even talk about that pussy scream every 5 minutes. Like he was like, every 5 seconds. I was like, you grow a fucking set, dude. Anyways,
It's like every 1980s like DJ radio station scream reel.
yeah, he was such a fucking girl. Anyways,
So yes.
so they go into this area and they're like, Ward, who is the main character, Batista, he's all like, to get through these zombies, I'm gonna light up these glow sticks, these rave
Because
sticks.
Lily tells them you can't look them, you can't shine a light in their eye, and you can't disturb them. So you got to be quiet and shine the
Right.
light to the ground so you can see where you're going.
Right.
So Batista, in his genius, has apparently an unlimited supply of glow sticks.
Right on. Rave.
Oh, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, so then Samantha Wynn's character, I don't remember her name, her character. I just wrote Samantha Wynn down. So I love this actress. She's a stunt woman turned actress or whatever. She's in Wonder Woman.
The one that tells the
Martin.
the head of security that
Yeah,
she doesn't
Martin.
trust him.
Yeah.
Yes, she was badass. And I was the minute she
Dude,
said, "I don't trust you," I was like, just shoot him in the leg now. Sacrifice. He's your next sacrifice. Just do it.
I love that line when she was like, no, you get in front of me because I don't trust you to watch our backs.
Yes.
There's something going on with you, and we're gonna have a conversation after that. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. We're
Yes.
gonna have a conversation after we get out of
That
this.
whole moment, I went,
Oh.
yes, girl.
And her as soon as, and then so real quick before we get into her talking about her, so he then throws one of the glow sticks off
The
in
wrong way.
Yeah, and me
To a dead
personally-
end.
personally, I go, you like, how far away are these glow sticks? Like, you couldn't tell and everything. But then a
Well,
part of
I
me,
think it was more of a because they were having to squeeze through, duck, dive, slide.
right on,
They were line dancing through these.
right
bitches.
on. But then when she woke up that one zombie and then she like stabbed it through the fucking
Oh
wall,
shit!
her-
I was like, I want her on my team in a zombie apocalypse.
this was my
Oh,
favorite fight scene in the entire
whole
movie, and it was
time.
in the first like 30
what,
minutes.
10? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
It was Oh, she was bad at. That's what I'm talking about when I said at the
even when
beginning.
you thought she was dead, like when he locks the doors to
Oh,
trap her,
yeah,
and then she
was-
comes bashing through the window and is
Oh.
still kicking zombie
for sure.
ass.
Yeah, no, I loved her. Like her fight scene was the best. And I just want to say right now, and we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but you could have totally saved her at the end when she was like being like, there was a
Sure.
gap in between her and the zombies, and I'm all like, yo, Guzman, the
Shoot him in the head.
shoot them, because there was like a gap. I was like, you could have saved her. You didn't have to
Could
shoot that
have.
gas tank and
You
kill
didn't
her.
need to be so upset she died. You could have saved her.
Yeah, he could have saved her. The whole
But the
time.
problem
watching
is,
her.
is the other guy was all like, she's gone.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
leave her.
yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
him.
But that was my favorite fight scene in the entire
Mm.
fucking movie. It was so good.
For sure.
Yeah, she was using a gun and a knife. She was rocking it out.
She gets a
Uh,
10 out of 10
yeah, for sure.
for zombie
Exactly.
fight scenes.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
seriously was stabbing, bitch slapping. She owned that shit.
Exactly. So they back at the casino that Bly they need to get into. What was the Bly casino?
Yeah, it's the Bly.
Okay, because the other one is the Olympus. That's where
Yep.
Zeus is at.
That's
Okay,
where the
yeah,
bad guy, the bad
Yeah, okay.
zombies, super zombies are.
So they get to the roof and they see that the helicopter is shit. And Tig
Oh my
Notaro-
God. When Tig walks out there, she's like, is this a joke? What the fuck is
yeah,
this?
and I loved how she was like fixing it the whole time or whatever.
And every time it would like spark up at the end, she's like, all right, 30 more seconds. Come on, come on, come on. And
Yeah.
then smoke would come billowing out of it. She'd be like, and he'd come on the radio and be like, how long? Give me like 5 minutes. I'm good. Like she
Yeah, it was so good.
so good.
So then Martin and Lily, they go outside.
Because they're gonna
Yeah.
check the perimeter, quote unquote.
Yeah, and really what they're going to do is Martin's all like, I need a vial of, one of the
He
alphas.
lies to the coyote. I
Yeah.
like calling her the coyote.
Yeah, the coyote. To her, he needs a vial of their blood. But really what he does is he gets the whole queen's head.
Which seriously, if he would have just taken a vial of her blood or took her little servant's head, they could have avoided all the shit that went down.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason this shit got angry was because they took the head of the queen. And why was the queen so important? Because you skipped over the whole part of why the queen was
No,
so
we're
important.
getting to that.
No.
Yeah, because after Zeus discovers the queen's body.
No, but he shows you why she's so important when they have Bert and they throw him into the pool, because that's when Zeus walks in and puts his head up to the queen's belly, and that's the first indication of what's going on.
Right on, but I mean, I didn't skip over it. You calm the fuck down. Then Zeus discovers the body of the queen or whatever, and takes it back to the Olympus.
I think he
Casino.
can like tell when she's being killed, because I think it's one of those whole, he's the alpha, he can feel all of his
maybe.
minions.
I don't know. Who knows? I think maybe he just hears her little scream.
Right? Because why do zombies have the loudest fucking scream
Right on.
ever?
So when he brings the queen's body back, he takes out the zombie baby, and she is pregnant.
Can you explain to me the little blue glowy shit? What is that?
No, I can't. No, what do I look like, a fucking psychic? Anyways, so like, I can't explain it. I can't. Sorry, my bladder is full.
Right.
I can't explain how you zombies procreate. I can't explain any of that shit.
Okay, can we pause on that for a second?
Yeah.
Zombie procreation is not a thing.
Well, that's why I'm curious. Like, if this is an alien, and I'm putting quotations for those listeners.
Yes, because they came from Area 51. I thought the same thing, that it really wasn't a zombie, even though they called them zombies in the movie, that it was an alien with zombie-esque characteristics.
Yeah, so if it was alien, maybe it was possible, but if it's zombie, how do you create life out of death?
But that's what I mean, because
that
zombies,
part I don't understand.
Right, because zombies are dead creatures who just crave eating because they need that live substance to maintain their own
life.
Yeah. So I agree with the super zombies aren't really zombies, they're aliens. But give us that, because you came from Area 51. You've already given us that like predisposition for that. Elaborate, answer my fucking questions. I'm not here just for entertainment value, bitches.
Right.
I want answers.
Right, exactly. So,
okay, Zack, give me some answers.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we'll talk about that later because he did a Q&A right after this premiered. Anyways, so then Zeus, he's pissed. So he's like, "Oh, you done killed my bitch and everything." So he's all like, so he directs all the other alphas to run to the Bly Casino.
Okay, why is the alpha queen the only one pregnant? Because there are clearly other alpha females in that group.
Listen,
like I said,
I don't know. I don't
many
have questions. I don't have answers for that. Anyways, so real quick, I forgot to mention that there was a report, like a news report or whatnot on the news.
Oh, that's right. That they upgraded the nuke
they
strike.
Upgraded the missile launch, which is going to be like a mini nuke. I don't know how that works out, but that it was
it's gonna be like a 1950s version of a nuke, not a 2020 version.
Right.
Of a nuke.
So they bumped it up. Instead of them getting a full like 32 hours, they only had like an hour left or whatever. So then Dieter opens up the safe, which, by the way, I just want to say the whole like booby trap thing was really annoying. And like a lot of the times this movie took a lot of extra time to put in, like when Dieter sees the vault, he's like, jerking off to it and everything. And that
It's
took
his
like,
holy grail.
yeah,
It
that
is
took way
his
too long.
mecca. He is
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. It took
And why is it the like 1950s? I have to listen to the click. I feel like
I don't understand
states
that
are a
either.
little
Again,
more advanced.
there's a lot of stuff in this movie that's to be desired, but that's one thing that I was like, this was 2 minutes too long. Like him looking at that vault and be like, never
and having a
where
little
I looked in the
orgasm from it.
eyes.
Yeah.
Why are you interrupting my song here? Don't
Mm.
fucking interrupt my song.
I didn't hear you singing. Go
Yeah,
for it.
because you don't listen.
The stage is yours, my dude. Go for it.
Stage is always mine. Anyways, my podcast usually. Anyways, so he opens up the vault and they see the money and everything and they get all this stuff.
Like, oh.
And then Kate, she is gonna decided she's gonna go look for Gita.
Okay, can I just make the statement right now? It is Kate's fault. Everyone fucking dies.
Dude, we're gonna shit talk Kate for when at the end. Okay, save all your comments, save all your shit.
What is her name? Ella Perel.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Girl,
a lot to say
you
about
should have
Kate.
fought for your character. She's a bitch.
Yeah, I hate her character. Don't worry. We both hate her. We're gonna shit talk her at the end of this. Okay. So then, Ward and Cruz are about to go look for her because they realize that she's gone and everything.
And how did he not know this was going to happen? Her whole reason for going was for Gita. I know he said you don't leave my sight the whole time.
Yeah, well, you know how kids are. They're stupid. Anyway, so while they're sitting in front of that elevator, I have to admit, when the elevators opened and the Alpha jumped out and then spun the Cruz woman's head around.
That wasn't the Alpha. It wasn't the Alpha.
That's what I said.
How much were you like after she just confessed her love for Scott?
I was surprised. Like I was expecting her to like fight a little bit.
This was my face.
It was just straight. Yeah, that's exactly how it was. A surprise. Like I was all like, "Oh shit, bitch just died," and I was like,
"I know, bitch that just died. Her spine came out the side of her neck."
Yes. So that's exactly. So then Martin, he goes up that little ladder and he locks the gate behind Lily, and
which you knew was gonna happen. Why they let him go first?
Dude,
fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
the minute they said, "Oh, and by the way, my head of security is gonna go," they all should have been like, "He doesn't go first for anything."
Exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly. So then but then you find out that basically what he wanted was the head of the zombie, the alpha zombie, the queen.
Well, he really only needed, I guess, the blood, but apparently the head is worth more. Like the way he makes it sound when he's talking to the coyote is he was told to just get the blood, but he was told the head would be worth more. So he takes the fucking head.
Right. And they want to do that because they get a zombie army that they can control.
Right. So they think everyone who thinks they can control a zombie army. We've seen those movies. It never works out.
Yes. So then he goes outside and he discovers that Lily had stole the queen's head. But then Valentine,
she put the money counting machine in there.
Yeah. And
I laughed.
I just want to say, Valentine, as far as the tiger goes, I don't like the whole animal zombie thing, but I did like it when they charged the casino and the tiger jumped on that
car and just sprawled out. Like, I'm just going to lay here and let them do the work.
Yeah, exactly. You pawns, go ahead. I'm going to just sit here and wait and see.
Like, he knew right away that guy was coming out. He's like, I'm going to wait for the important guy. You get the minions.
Yeah. So then Valentine, he like manhandles and mauls that Martin guy.
But let's be real. He would have grabbed the leg and like shook him like a rag doll and threw him up against the concrete barrier once, and that guy would have been dead. That guy lived way longer than he should have.
Right on. Yeah. So then jump back to the vault.
Yeah.
And the black guy, I don't remember the black guy's name. Yeah. He gets pushed
into the actor's name is Omar Hardwick.
Yeah, I love him. He got pushed into the vault after fighting Zeus for a hot minute.
Dieter saved him. Dieter.
Yeah, Dieter
saved guy saved him.
And then he gets pushed into the vault, and then one thing that I did like was when he came out of the elevator, and they kept shooting in the head, but he
And
had that like metal.
he put the metal like
Yeah,
bulletproof
I was like,
mask on, like
why
the
didn't you do that for?
Batman bulletproof
Yeah,
mask.
why didn't you do that for all of your? I love how you're doing all the people that can't see this right now. She's doing like different. I'm like, you're all like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Anyways, so anyways,
You realize you just did the same thing, but
I
you didn't
did, but it's good for the
describe
video. It's good for the video, fuckface. Anyways, so
Just go to our YouTube video,
visit our YouTube
BS
channel,
Drunk
BS Drunk.
Podcast Reviews.
No, BS Drunk Movie Reviews. Stop talking. You're bad at this. I'm good at this. Anyways, so I'm just joking. You're amazing. Anyways, so I was wondering when he made that metal brain saver, I was like, why didn't you do that for all your zombies? Like,
Or at least for the smart super zombies, who cares about the minions that die
yeah,
from not having rain?
yeah, that would have saved you a bunch of zombie making abilities. Anyway, so saves him, even though he attempted to fight Zeus. Why are you laughing?
In my mind, I visioned the guy coming out of the safe and throwing his shit down, all like he was gonna be badass and kill the zombie. And I just laughed like I did when I was watching the movie, like, you idiot, you ain't winning.
Right on. So then Ward, Lily, and then Guzman, they get up to the lobby of the hotel or whatnot, and the zombies are like full swarm and everything.
Yes.
So then they're hopping over slot machines and everything, and
They're
Guzman,
throwing tables.
exactly. Now Guzman, the social media guy, he's like this close to making it, and he's another one along with Samantha Wynn's character. He almost makes it, but then zombies just like attack him at the last minute, and he does,
Like, for some reason, all of a sudden 500 zombies come out of nowhere,
right,
to eat him rather than one at a time.
Yeah, and I liked his character too. I was bummed that he died. I was like, oh, he could have
I
saved.
was too.
Yeah. So then Zeus, so they get up to the rooftop and they get on the helicopter, but then Zeus is there and they're like, oh shit.
Okay, can we just talk about how Tig is still not got the heli working? And I'm just laughing because she's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the whole time she's like, dude, it's fine. I got this. And he's like, we need this now. Like, they're putting a ton of pressure on her and she's cool, calm. I feel like, oh God, love
Tig
her.
Notaro is so great. I love her. She's not in enough.
She made this movie. I'm telling you right now, if she would not have been in this movie, my views would have been completely different.
Right on. So while they're up at the top, Lily decides she's going to be all like, I'm going to hold them back kind of thing. And she pulls out the
like
queen.
Now she's been a pussy technically the whole zombie apocalypse. Like, she takes people in, but she doesn't rescue them or
this
anything.
Is a hate on Lily, the coyote.
No, I like the coyote. I just hate that she leaves innocent people in there to fend for themselves.
Oh, please.
Kind of leaves.
Oh, which we didn't talk about. They ended up finding Gita, who was alive.
I can't. No, Gita's different. Don't even get me started on Gita and fucking Kate.
So, and she's in the helicopter, by the way, also, because Lily Kate finds her.
No, that's after. No.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
The coyote's dying. That's in a minute.
So Lily, she's gonna hold off Zeus, and she holds up the head of the queen because she's like, "I got your."
And she's taunting him with it because the head's still alive.
Yeah, exactly. Which Zack Snyder, which by the way I mentioned earlier, Zack Snyder did a Q. Sorry, I'm slurring my words. I'm a little tipsy right now. Zack Snyder did a Q&A after the movie's premiere, and he said that you could attach the queen's head onto another zombie's body.
That was going to be my question, is that could he, because again, I go with it's an alien, it's not really a zombie. So there's a whole different thing, involvement. It's kind of like, what was that movie where they decapitated somebody's head and it grew legs and ran over and attached to another body? Do you not remember?
I don't know. What does this look like? Movie trivia anyways, so
we should do that.
No, okay, anyways,
we should have movie trivia night
dropping
for our podcast listeners.
Can I just say, when she dropped the head off of that building and then it just splatted, I felt like it should have bounced a little bit, like a bowling ball or something like that.
I know, I thought more like a basketball, like it should have bounced.
Yeah,
a
like I'm
little
all
bit
like,
and then like landed on a spike or
yeah, but it
something.
just splatted like
It
straight up
splattered.
slushy. And I was
It
like,
was
okay, well,
very
yeah, whatever.
undramatic. It should have been way more dramatic, like a couple bounces and then landed on a spike. And the king's reaction, I almost feel like he should have went off the building after it.
Right on. But he ends up impaling Lily, which I was bummed about. I was like, oh, I
With a
was
piece
kind of
of
hoping. Rybar? I don't know.
rebar. It all
Yeah,
works
no,
the
don't you know?
same.
Anyways,
Oh
so
yeah, you want a lemon bar with that rebar?
yeah, I have no idea. Anyways, so then Tig Notaro takes Ward to the Olympus casino to retrieve Kate
Yes.
and Gita. And so but by the way, they kill Bert because he got bit at the beginning.
I was
of the
happy when they killed Bert. I
Yeah,
was
right
not
on.
hurt.
Nobody liked Bert. Although
No,
I do
Bert
like
was a
the
dick.
actor that played him. I hope he gets
Yes.
better. So then
Yeah. Bert was,
Zeus,
what is it? Well, that's
it doesn't matter.
Theo
Anyway,
Rossi.
yeah, I like him a
Theo
lot.
Rossi.
Yeah.
Yes. I
So
like
then
him.
Zeus is on the helicopter with the whole crew or whatnot, and they're fighting, and he ends up biting Batista.
Well, because
And
who was
then
he
the
gonna
nuke,
fight? Kate? She would have jumped off.
yeah, and the nuke drops on Las Vegas, and it sends the
Okay. Tig's face when the nuke was going by, like she cleaned the blood off the windshield to watch that fucking nuke fly.
Right.
She's like, I'm not missing this shit.
Right. And it blows up Las Vegas, and it sends the helicopter, in a tailspin or whatnot. And it ends up killing Tig Notaro's character, which I was super bummed about.
Somehow she takes a blade of the chopper,
A whole
to the
blade
chest.
through the thing, and then
a whole thing. So
yeah.
sad. Worst part
and
of the
Ward
movie.
gets a bite. He gets bitten, and they
never say what happens to Gita. But
Gita
she's dead. They
I'm
never actually show it. Like she dies, but they never actually show her.
Right on. And then but the only one that survives this plane crash is Kate. Fuck you, Kate. I fucking hate
you. Fuck you, Kate. The minute she said I'm going, I said everyone's gonna fucking die because of this
part where we bitch about Kate. Okay, so
literally have it written in my notes when I said, oh, Kate's going, everyone's fucking dead.
I wrote down in my notes, Kate is the reason everyone died.
She is. Everyone.
She is. All for Gita. Who fucking cares
to save
about Gita?
So her kids live without moms every fucking day. Kids' moms die all the fucking time.
Yeah.
9 other people don't need to die.
Exactly.
So Gita can die in a chopper after a nuke.
Yeah. So Kate killed everyone.
What's the actor's name? Ella Purnell. Dude, you should have said this character sucks. I can't play her. You should have boycotted.
That might have been what they meant to do. That might have been what they meant to do. But she killed everybody, including her dad.
I refuse to believe that. If Zack would like to come on our podcast and dispute that, I have to
Zack, come on our podcast.
He did not want that.
Yeah, come on our podcast.
Come on our podcast and dispute that that's how that was originally supposed to end.
Yeah,
Kate's character's a bitch. She should have died and not 9 other people.
Yeah. Yeah, and she deserved to die because she's a total cunt. Anyways,
Tig should not have died. Tig's character was Marianne. Marianne should not have died. Marianne was funny. She made this movie.
So, but she ends up killing Ward, Batista's character, because he got bit. And so, then we find out in the somewhat end credits scene or whatnot that, the black guy,
Van?
Yeah. He survived because he was in the vault.
But he was bit.
I just want to say, how did he
Omar Hardwick.
Yeah, how did he exit that vault?
I'm pretty sure safe vaults have some kind of safe mechanism for.
Yeah, and also, how did he not die instantly leaving that vault? There has to be radiation.
He should have been dead because he was thrown against the concrete, banged up. He had so much internal damage from fighting the super zombie. He was dead.
Yeah, and even after you get out into that radiation, nobody survives radiation like that. That's not how that works.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I had radiation for 10 days and I had to avoid everybody. I had to stay 6 feet away from other people because I was radioactive.
Yeah. And so then
But
he
he
tries.
walks out and is fine. And then he gets a lobster dinner on a private jet.
Yeah, that's the thing. He gets a private jet, which I love how he just threw the money up on the
Right. That was awesome. That was a pretty woman moment right there.
Yeah. And then so he's up on the plane and he's all like, have a drink with me, ladies, or whatnot. And I love how the one flight attendant was all like, your skin is so cold. I'd have been like, that's when you go talk to the pilot and land the fucking plane and get off as soon as
And
possible.
explain to me why he went to Mexico City instead of looking for his friends to see if they made it out to share the many
Well,
with.
which
Now these weird ass flight attendants and pilot are getting the money he had.
yeah, I just like to say real
I mean,
quick,
granted, it's
Dieter,
just fucking Kate and she doesn't deserve shit.
right on. And Dieter, the character Dieter, Zack Snyder and his wife, who is his producer, she said that you didn't see him die, so that doesn't mean anything. He didn't die.
Let's talk some more.
So he's on the plane. He realized he's been bit. And I just want to say Zack Snyder said in post during the premiere or whatever, in an interview or whatnot, that this guy, Van, was the new Zeus. So he was the new Alpha.
Yes.
Which leading up to a sequel, which I would watch a sequel or not.
I would.
So, I mean, listen, as far as this movie goes, I liked this movie. I thought I mean, I had some problems, like little mini problems, but
I'm very sad that if they do a sequel, there will be no Tig in it.
Me too. Listen, Tig Notaro is such a talent.
Could she come back as a zombie? I would love that.
I don't think so, but it would be great. I love her so much. She's so great.
Yes.
But
I have not seen a movie that she is in that I went, oh, her character needs work. She's amazing.
The only thing I've seen her in is Star Trek Discovery. I don't know if you watched Star Trek. No,
I did.
I get it.
She was in Instant Family. Watch that. She's a social worker. Hysterical. She's got a comedy special. Hysterical. Yeah, I'm serious. Tig, you want to come on? I will sit here. It will just be 40 minutes of us telling you how wonderful you are.
Yeah, for sure. We love you. Yeah, I can't get enough. Do you want to share any other last minute thoughts of this movie?
I've seen worse zombie movies. I won't lie. When a zombie movie comes up on my feed, no matter what streaming service it's on, Netflix, HBO, Hulu, if I haven't seen it, I watch it. Sometimes I'm very sad I wasted times. That's rare because I love me some zombies. Zombie video games, I'm all for them. So I just love zombies. So yeah, I mean, if you're a zombie fan, great. If you're not a zombie fan and this is your first zombie movie, don't start here.
Oh,
I feel like it'll be a little bit of a disappointment because I'm not convinced they're traditional zombies. I should go watch the Zack Snyder interview off of your YouTube link or listen to your talk about that, because I didn't think, the minute I saw the baby zombie, I thought, no, these are not real traditional zombies. This has got to be some kind of alien version of a zombie. So if you're looking for a good zombie movie, don't start here. This is more of a hybrid alien version, but it's a good movie. Go in it open-minded. You'll get some laughs from Tig. She's got you covered. Don't you worry. There's great fight scenes. It leaves you with some questions. But hey, it's a good time. You won't be disappointed that you wasted an hour and a half of your life. I've got plenty of other movies that I can give you if you want to waste an hour and a half.
Right on. Yeah, no. I did like this movie. I just I have some problems with it, just very minor.
Yeah, it's nitpicky for me.
For sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter. We are at BS Drunk Movie Pod to stay tuned and updated and everything. We also post the video of this version of our thing, the video version, on our YouTube channel, and be sure to subscribe to that. We are on youtube.com at BS Drunk Movie Reviews. And don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. All right, you guys have a good life or whatever. Bye.